What's crackin', and welcome back to Disney Dreamlight Valley. I'm cozyceto and I'm so happy you're here. It's a reset day, but that's not all this week. We've got results, a fresh premium shop, all our usual shenanigans, but then also we have a brand new event, and then to top it all off with a lovely cherry, this is the 100th upload to the channel. I am so excited to see if our predictions were accurate with our all-new speculation system and get a first look at the brand new ParksFest landing page. There is just so much to explore and celebrate this week, so let's dive in and start off our morning right with some results. This snap was a last-minute build, admittedly, but I could not have been happier with how it turned out. I love using the snippets, I think they're so cute, and I just had to give them both a little buddy so they wouldn't get lonely. I am hoping for 4K, of course, but for this being so down to the wire, I would honestly be happy seeing anything over 2500. And we love to see a 4K reward on reset morning, but I will say this rank of 11,451 is quite the stretch to make it into 4K territory. I am super happy with these results nonetheless, and I am so happy to have another victory in the books. And the snaps just keep on coming because we have an all-new challenge on the scene. Limitless Landscapes is here, and a quick review of this page does let me know that we were 75% correct on our tag predictions. Simple was the only one not on my list, however, it was one of the final contenders for a spot, so I am excited to continue to refine the process, and maybe one day we can say that we are getting 100% accuracy. No matter what, until then, I am still very excited to share what I do find and continue to grow in this process with y'all. Dreamsnaps shenanigans all handled, I am so ready to spend some moonstones on this fresh premium shop, so let's dive into this new rotation one by one and see what we've got. Up first, we have the White Rabbit waistcoat, and I think this is a very cute nod to Alice in Wonderland. But I do also have quite a few grievances with this outfit. My first is that this is an all-in-one costume rather than even being a two-piece with the hat being unattached. The other is that while you can see a ton of gorgeous detailing here, when we turn to the side, these ruffles are actually really flat. I'm not a fan of the two-dimensional look, especially on the part of this outfit that could have really taken some detail to it, but I don't know. I think $17.50 is a very steep price for how little this really gives us, so I will be confidently passing on this one. And next up, we have our latest new companion in the Tea Party Monkey. I think this guy is so cute, he has great colors, and I am loving that this Wonderland touch is actually pretty small and subtle. I think that will make it very easy to hide in Dreamsnaps, which could definitely open up this companion for a ton of versatility and a ton of uses. I am really excited about this one, and I can see myself looping back around to pick him up, so we'll see what happens. I don't know yet. We'll have to see what else is in the loop. Ah, she's here! Oh my goodness, she is here and she looks beautiful. I have been waiting for this dream style, and I love every aspect of it. I am a huge fan of Tangled, and this is a style that I can most definitely get behind and adore. The Kingdom dance scene in the movie is one of my favorites of the entire film, and I will say that this is a nod to that and just everything about that scene. This is definitely probably my favorite dream style to ever come to the game, and it will for sure be in my collection, so make sure that you stick around for the in-valley review to see how she looks. Lastly, in our featured section, we have the all-new 3-piece Park Stands bundle. I think that this is a very exciting little grouping because this combines some items from 2 different star paths, with these 2, the pretzel stand and ice cream stand, being from last year's A Day at Disney star path, and then these magical balloons being from the 2023 Disney Parks star path. I am really excited to have an opportunity to get my hands on just more balloons, and for 200 moonstones, since I already had the other 2 items, I'm not complaining. I will definitely be rounding out this little collection, and I will be showing them off in the valley. This week's limited time deals will give us the opportunity to pick up both Carl's house and the red panda pillars. I don't own Carl's house, but I will probably be skipping it yet again because it's just never really stood out to me. It wasn't one of my favorite parts of Up, and I haven't really found a use for it in the valley where I think that there isn't something else that could stand in its place. I will say though, with the turning red pillars, that those are obviously a reference to that movie, but I think that they work very well in a large variety of different snaps, meaning that if they're not too expensive, which I'm hoping they're not since they are the 20% off offer, I think that they could definitely be worth considering if you don't own them already. I've used them quite a bit, I really enjoy how they look, and I think that they were a great addition to my furniture collection. Thank goodness there is absolutely nothing that draws my attention out of this recommended because my moonstones are already going to be struggling. That being said, my rotation this week consists of the bunny costume plushie, Bonnie's toy set, the Monsters Inc. attraction, and the Star Adventurer stand. I don't know, there's just nothing here that really grabs me and makes me feel like I need it, so I am rather comfortable skipping on this entire section of the shop. I don't think there is any other way to start off our in-valley showcase than by talking about the Spring Festival Rapunzel. I mean, look at her. She is gorgeous. The detailing on her dress is everything, and I love those mini braids within her braid. I think this is just perfect. It is definitely a beautiful callback to the Kingdom Dance scene, and I cannot get enough of this. She will be living in this dream style unless they find a way to really blow me out of the water with something else. Then we also have the Tea Party monkey that I did pick up. I love this little guy. I think I was so right. The angle to not see any of the Wonderland notes on him is so easy to attain. You don't really have to do a whole lot, and since it is a pretty thin little card sticking out of his hat, it is super easy to conceal that. I see him being a great new addition to Dreamsnaps, and honestly, I think he's just too cute to carry around, so very happy with this purchase. Then last but not least, we have the Parks Stand bundle. I love this little collection of items. I think that these are some of the best of what Disney Parks has brought us to the valley. This ice cream stand is cute. I think it works really well in different park settings. These balloons are great for any kind of celebration. I really like the Tinkerbell ones. I think that the purple really pops. Then we have the pretzel stand. I love this item. I think it looks great from a bunch of different angles, and you could really play with how it appears for dream snaps and things like that. I love getting a close-up like that, but you can also see that it has great texturing even if you're not right up on it. So I think this was a great addition as well. These are all wonderful items, and then I did notice that the total bundle price is set at 1,500 moonstones. Honestly, not terrible for what we get here. I think that that could be worth it if you haven't gotten much park stuff yet, but I also see how that can be just a bit expensive if you are not super into the parks look. So I think that this is really one of those sets where the beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and it is really up to your personal preference and aesthetic taste. As promised, I wanted to come on over to the landing page for our newest event in the Valley. ParksFest 2025 will last for just about 3 weeks, and our timer will run out conveniently on June 17th. Since Gameloft has also already begun teasing, I think that is a great sign things are on time and moving smoothly. This event end date, combined with some other factors, such as the number of Dreamsnap prompts remaining, can tell us that we should expect our next update on June 18th. We've got a ton to unpack, and I am so excited to stream my ParksFest shenanigans over the next couple weeks. With 7 new duties tacked onto our 3 previous ones, you can check out all of that information in the Duties tab under the event menu. The first 3 are going to be previous duties from past years, and then the bottom 7 are each going to coordinate to a specific one of the popcorn bucket designs, and they will offer you a handheld variant of the furniture item you craft. I think that these are so exciting, and since lots of people have been suggesting that we have a way to pick them up, I think this is a well-requested feature that they definitely delivered on. This week is already starting off with a bang, and I can't wait to explore Limitless Landscapes in our newest Dreamsnap challenge and take on new quests with our latest event. There is definitely a lot to be excited about and lots to celebrate this week, so I think it's time we abandon our cozy and get ready to turn up. I am so excited for this week in the Valley, and I know that we are just getting started. I'll catch you in the next one, but until then, toodles!